Ladies and gentlemen, it was a sleepy Sunday afternoon till Ajit Pawar decided to shake things up a bit. The shake, I think, qualifies as a mini earthquake in the state of Maharashtra. Pawar Jr. has finally ditched his uncle Sharad Pawar and walked over to the enemy camp, that is the BJP Shiv Sena government. By afternoon, he was sworn in as Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister, and 9 of his loyalists were sworn in as ministers. Sharad Pawar probably knew this day was coming, given that Ajit Pawar had given enough indication. Earlier this week, he had said he doesn't want to continue as the leader of opposition. And let's not forget that 3 years ago, on a cold November morning, at 4 o'clock, he had slyly walked out of the NCP and straight into the waiting arms of the BJP. But his stint as Deputy Chief Minister then had lasted all of 80 hours because Uncle Sharad Pawar somehow managed to pull him back. This time, the split looks permanent. Ajit Pawar is claiming he has the support of 40 out of 53 MLAs. Now, that may or may not be true, but he certainly has at least 19 on his side, given that 19 NCP MLAs were present in the Raj Bhavan today when the swearing-in took place. Pawar Jr. has confidently claimed that there is no split in the NCP and that the entire party, barring a few, are with him. Mr. Sharad Pawar, on the other hand, says what Pawar Jr. has done is robbery and that all of it has been orchestrated by the Prime Minister. First, let's listen in to the primary players in the drama that played out today.
सभी राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी के सभी साथियों का हमें आशीर्वाद है। सभी एक मिनट, सभी का आना, सभी में सब आते हैं।
ये गोभी बिल्ली नहीं, ये रॉबरी है। ये कोई ऐसी छोटी बात नहीं। पार्टी के कुछ लोगों को ये जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट जैसा उल्लेख भी केला की त्यांनी एनसीपी त्यांच्यावर भ्रष्टाचाराचे जे आरोप केले त्यातून आमच्या काही सहकार्यांची मुक्तता करण्याची मोलाची कामगिरी त्यांनी केली हा या गोष्टीचा.
Okay, exactly a year ago, pretty much the same fate had befallen the Shiv Sena, the other member of the Maha Aghadi. The BJP had managed to lure Mr. Eknath Shinde with the offer of the CM's post. He, in turn, brought the party with him, bringing down Uddhav Thackeray's government. Today, he said, double engine ki sarkar has become triple engine ki sarkar. Listen in.
क्या कहेंगे अब एनसीपी से अजित पवार अगर शरद पवार की नामौजूदगी में?
मैं अजित दादा पवार और उनके सभी साथियों का स्वागत करता हूं मुख्यमंत्री के नाते, और उन्होंने इस राज्य के विकास को साथ दिया है। विकास के ऊपर विश्वास रखने वाले अजित दादा पवार, इन्होंने देखा इस राज्य में नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में डबल इंजन की सरकार तेजी से काम कर रही है, और इसलिए अजित दादा की वजह से और ट्रिपल इंजन आई है, बुलेट ट्रेन के तेजी से अभी विकास होगा। निश्चित रूप से महाराष्ट्र की जनता को इसका फायदा होगा, महाराष्ट्र को फायदा होगा।
The NCP is calling today's developments Operation Lotus. They said that all the leaders who have walked over to the BJP have ED and CBI probes against them. And the BJP has promised to quash all these probes and charges if they switch sides. Essentially, they are saying this is politics of opportunism. Listen in.
ये एक प्रक्रिया चल रही थी, सबको मालूम था। इस बारे में मैंने पहले भी आपको जानकारी दी थी कि ऐसा होने जा रहा है, ऐसा हो सकता है। उसका मतलब ये है, जो मुख्यमंत्री है आज के मिस्टर एकनाथ शिंदे, उनके ऊपर जो डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन की जो तलवार लटक रही है वो जल्दी ही गिरने वाली है। उनके साथ 16 विधायक जो शिवसेना से फुट कर गए थे वो डिस्क्वालीफाई हो जाएंगे और सरकार अनस्टेबल हो जाएगी। उसके लिए ये नया सपोर्ट लिया है और मैं और एक बात कहता हूं, अभी चंद दिनों में महाराष्ट्र को और एक मुख्यमंत्री मिलेगा।
Whatever Mr. Sharad Pawar ji expects and whatever he wants, here is a man who will do everything for him. See, basically, treachery, गद्दारी के ताकत पे अपनी सरकार बनाने की एक नीयत बीजेपी ने बनाई है, और मुझे खुशी इस बात की है जहां जहां पे भी उन्होंने ऐसी सरकारें बनाई हैं वहां की जनता ने उनके सरकारों को फेंक दिया है।
My guest this evening, Jiten Gajaria is spokesperson of the BJP, joining us on the broadcast. Pranay Ajmera is the NCP spokesperson on the show. Professor Jyoti Waghmare is from the Shiv Sena, the Shinde faction, might I add. And Rohit Chandavarkar is a senior journalist who understands Maharashtra very, very well. I'm going to come to you, Rohit, first. You know, before the politicians get in, let me get you in and ask you what you make of the sequence of events as they have played out before. We've seen it before. My point is, did or did not Sharad Pawar see this coming?
I think Sharad Pawar had a very good idea of, what was going to happen, what was going to unfold, and that's why you saw the drama that unfolded on 2nd of May, that is 2 months ago, when he announced his resignation, and 4 days later he withdrew it, ensuring that his position becomes stronger in the party, etc. Now, Shreya, at the root of this is, the surveys, ground surveys that BJP has done in the last few months, and we all know that they have a very solid network of Karyakartas and RSS and Panna Pramukhs, Booth Pramukhs and all of that. And those surveys showed that perhaps only taking Eknath Shinde along may not ensure the kind of electoral majority or electoral victory that they want in the upcoming elections in Maharashtra, whether it is municipal elections, Lok Sabha or Vidhan Sabha, whichever elections. So the surveys showed, and BJP's think tank kind of indicated that they needed somebody else also, one more leader, one more party, that kind of a thing. So I think that's where it started, and that's where the talks with Ajit Pawar started, which were reported by media 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and we all expected that this will happen, and Ajit Pawar with some of his MLAs might cross over. That's what has happened now. Now the next part is, how will this play out later? Your viewers and you and everybody would be interested in that part also. So the perspective that I want to give you is, see, what happened 1 year ago with Eknath Shinde, you see just about the same thing happening with Ajit Pawar. What Eknath Shinde did to Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena, Ajit Pawar is doing to NCP. But what has happened in the last 1 year? There is no guarantee that the BJP has in their minds right now that this pattern, new pattern of Operation Kamal that they have followed in Maharashtra last 1 year, of splitting a regional party and then taking one leader, giving him a position and making him big, will ensure in electoral benefits. That is, that guarantee they don't have. So you saw Sanjay Raut saying, or Jitendra Awad saying, that Janta is pe jawab degi. Now that is the factor that we need to look forward to, or we need to see whether that really happens. BJP now is, of course, a super election winning machine, super powerful election winning machine nationally. And this is an experiment that they are getting into, I think, because it is big election season in Maharashtra with all the elections lined up. Obviously, the focus of the BJP national leadership is going to be on the Lok Sabha seats, because Maharashtra has 48 of them, as you know. And whatever they are doing now, whether it will ensure positive results and the kind of majority and that number that they want out of 48 remains to be seen. So that litmus test is what is going to happen post-monsoon. One by one elections will happen. Mumbai Municipal Corporation, Pune Municipal Corporation, and then finally the run-up to Lok Sabha. So whether Ajit Pawar is able to give them that push, like Eknath Shinde said, the third engine in their train, or whether Eknath Shinde himself gets disqualified because of the Supreme Court
politics
pressure.
Is about perception also.
Are the questions that we are up in the air right now.
We don't expect.
So I'm
we
coming
don't
to the
expect. Yeah,
part.
sure. But Rohit, here's the point.
point.
We don't. Just give me a minute here. Can you give me a minute here? I'll come back to you because there's some activity and halchal, as they say in Hindi, at the NCP headquarters. And that's where Arunil is reporting from. Arunil, it's over to you. It's been a long and difficult day at the NCP headquarters. Go ahead, just show us what is going around. I believe Supriya Sule, Sharad Pawar, all there. What's happening? Could you tell us?
Well, Shreya, good evening to you. Clearly a very dramatic day, a thrilling day in Maharashtra politics. Most of the action basically started from Ajit Pawar's residence. He calling all the MLAs, including Supriya Sule, who's obviously the working president of the NCP, and then going to the Raj Bhavan and going there to take oath as the deputy CM. At present, Supriya Sule is the only NCP leader who is inside. Sharad Pawar, her father, and the NCP top boss is in Pune at present. Now, coming to the points that were being made by our guest as well, Ajit Pawar's induction in the Maharashtra government, whether it will benefit the BJP at the BMC level, clearly it doesn't look like, because the NCP has more or less no significance when it comes to BMC politics. It is a no party altogether when it comes to Mumbai politics. But when it comes to Pune Municipal Corporation, Ajit Pawar clearly has a very good weight in the city of Pune and in the surrounding areas of Pimpri Chinchwad as well. Now, what exactly it gives to the BJP? One thing that definitely it gives that kind of an advantage to the BJP to counter the growing prominence of the CM Shinde camp. Because recently also we had seen the advertisement that was being placed by the CM Shinde camp. It basically said that CM Shinde is more popular than Devendra Fadnavis. It clearly had hurt sentiments in the BJP ranks as well. Now, with the numbers that Ajit Pawar gets, he definitely has to get more than 36 MLAs to evade the anti-defection law. And if he's getting that number with BJP's 105 and around 17 to 18 independent MLAs, basically smaller parties also supporting the BJP, BJP has that cushion to ignore the growing prominence of CM Shinde, basically keeping him in check. Other advantage that this gives to the BJP basically is that it can hope that its numbers improve in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections as well, because Maharashtra is the second largest state after Uttar Pradesh with 48 number of seats, and their main focus obviously is on the crucial Lok Sabha elections. Now, whether Ajit Pawar and the other MLAs will benefit the BJP or no, that only time will tell. But with respect to the opposition camp within the NCP only, the Sharad Pawar camp, a series of meetings were being held over here. Jayant Patil himself came here. Jitendra has been appointed as the leader of opposition. So Sharad Pawar camp basically tried to get control of the legislative party of the NCP. Same things that the things that happened with the Shiv Sena party, same things are expected with the NCP as well, because Ajit Pawar has taken claim to the NCP party name and to the party symbol as well.
It's what you call a deja vu moment in Maharashtra. It's what we call the deja vu moment in Maharashtra. Going back to my guest this evening, Pranay Ajmera, you're the spokesperson of the NCP. I think there's unanimity in the observation that that Sharad Pawar probably saw this coming. B, why blame the BJP when the fault is in your own home? You know, you've called the BJP all sorts of names. You've said this is Operation Lotus. You have said this is Ma Ganga. BJP is like Ma Ganga. There's a washing machine, a great big washing machine that the BJP has. Any corrupt leader who joins them, paap dhul jate, etc., etc. You know, it's all very well to say, and partly that may be true. But there was a problem within your own home, which your tallest leader, Sharad Pawar, couldn't control or couldn't manage.
Thank you, Shreyaji, for giving me the opportunity to speak. As far as the home is concerned, it is completely lies in the hands of senior leaders to speak on that. Regarding the washing machine thing, 2 days before, right from today, 2 days before, the foremost leader of BJP, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, said that NCP is very much into corruption. He even quoted the amount, that fairy tale figure. He even quoted that figure while delivering a speech somewhere in the remotest region of, I'm not sure about some state. But 2 days later, the amount he was quoting, the corruption he was citing, and the leader whom the BJP believes was involved in that corruption, BJP comes ahead and joined hands with that leader. Is that this is a washing machine trick? Is Maharashtra State BJP above their foremost leader of Mr. Narendra Modi? There is no problem in our home. There is problem in the temperament of BJP. What BJP is doing is
Jiten Gajaria?
misusing. I should quote misusing.
Jiten Gajaria, respond to that.
Hello.
No, I think so. What Mr. Ajmera is
Respond to
talking, I
that.
think he's
This
forgetting
is
that the man he's
hypocrisy
talking about.
at its best.
Hypocrisy
No,
at
I
its
think
best.
so.
Today you say that BJP. Today you say that NCP leaders are into corruption. The next day you shake hands with those leaders and administer the oath and induct them in the cabinet.
So Jiten Gajaria, it's a good point.
I think Mr. Ajmera is forgetting that the man he's talking about was NCP leader of opposition till this morning. The other man that he's possibly trying to talk about was a senior NCP leader this morning. But the fact is, we have not taken the corrupt ministers. Anil Deshmukh was not there today. Nawab Malik is still under the scanner. If the washing machine had to, if there was anything like a washing machine, and Anil Deshmukh and Nawab Malik would have come.
You
But
were
the fact is,
alleging
it's
him
not
of
there.
corruption. The
No,
government,
the fact is,
your government, the BJP government sent him in jail.
Are you saying Mr. Pawar made leader of opposition and earlier deputy CM a man who was corrupt? Suddenly a man
We
has
never
become
said
corrupt
that.
to you
We
in
never
4
said that.
hours.
It is the
Are you
BJP
saying
people
Mr.
who were
Ajmera
saying
that?
that. It
So
is the BJP people who were. We still maintain that they were not into any such
Mr. Pawar
misdeeds.
was a washing machine till now?
Jiten, you were the ones who were saying it.
You were the ones who were saying
No,
that.
Jiten Gajaria, it was the Prime Minister of India saying it. It was the BJP saying it.
Narendra Modi said 2 days
That Ajit Pawar is corrupt, that Praful Patel is corrupt, that Chhagan Bhujbal is corrupt. He was spent to 2 years in jail as well.
You have to listen to me.
Maharashtra BJP above the Prime Minister Modi.
No, listen. The washing
Pranay,
machine, I mean, what they're talking about, washing machine is one, like the one which Congress and NCP run, where the cases are closed. The fact is, any leader, whether be it with BJP or any other party, the ED cases are still on. If there are CBI cases, the law is taking its own course. Tell me one BJP leader or one leader who has joined BJP or who has joined hands with BJP, the opposition has been able to find one single case of corruption in 9 years. One single case, not one. The opposition in 9 years has not been able to find one single case of corruption against any BJP leader, against any BJP alliance, or against any leader who has joined BJP from other party. None. This means that BJP does not absolve anybody of corruption. The fact is BJP is giving a very clean governance. And that's exactly what the NCP leaders have said. They have joined BJP because
I like your confidence and I've always appreciated the BJP's confidence. But I think you forget Bengal and you forget Shubhendu Adhikari. I think it's convenient to forget sometimes, but you know, for us who've been doing the news for a while, let's just get real here.
Let's talk on facts.
ठीक है.
Show me one
Okay.
BJP leader who has faced corruption charges in 9 years.
Every state
Show me one BJP leader who has faced corruption charges in 9 years. Please give me one single
BJP
name.
inducted recently, and once BJP was charging them of corruption, massive corruption. BJP Maharashtra unit is even actually ignoring the sayings of Mr. Narendra Modi. Why don't you say that? Why don't you have a say on that, sir? 2 days before, only the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is saying, was alleging NCP of corruption.
Professor Jyoti Waghmare.
Mr. Ajmera, today the person you are saying is
Gentlemen, can you give me a minute here? I think you've made your point.
Joint opposition meeting. Mr. Praful Patel, you took him. I mean,
gentlemen, I think you've made your point. Gentlemen.
The person becomes corrupt.
Pranay and Pranay, can I just ask you to hold on for a bit, and to the BJP spokesperson as well, because I want to get in Professor Jyoti Waghmare. Professor Jyoti Waghmare, you know, our reporter who is reporting from the NCP headquarters had a very interesting observation, and that observation is that how Ajit Pawar helps the BJP is to also undercut Mr. Shinde and the Shiv Sena in this alliance. Is that something you buy?
Definitely not, ma'am. We are wholeheartedly welcoming the entry of Honorable Ajit Dada Pawar, as he is the mass leader and he is having the experience of the administrative work. And definitely we believe that our Chief Minister, Honorable Eknath Shinde ji, told that he and the DCM Devendra Fadnavis, they are the Jai-Veeru of the Maharashtra politics. But now definitely I could say that when there is the entry of Ajit Dada Pawar, this trio will become the Amar, Akbar, Anthony of the Maharashtra politics. The BJP and Shiv Sena coalition government, it was formed before 1 year ago to respect the mandate given by the people of Maharashtra. And within this 1 year, we have taken a lot of lot of steps for the betterment of the people, such as the Lake Ladki Lakhpati or the Coastal Road Project or Namo Shetkari Sanman, etc. And I think this is the power of the leadership of Prime Minister Honorable Narendra Modi ji and Chief Minister Eknath Shinde ji, that all of these powerful decisions have attracted Honorable Ajit Dada Pawar. I think Shinde's S stands for super, Fadnavis F stands for fast, and now Pawar's P will stand for progressive, and Maharashtra government will become super fast progressive government, definitely.
Okay. I just love it when guests come so well prepared. So thank you, Jyoti ji, for being so articulate on the show. Pranay Ajmera, I want to ask you why the NCP is so upset about Ajit Pawar joining hands with the BJP. In 2014, didn't Sharad Pawar openly say that he is considering giving outside support to the BJP? In 2019, didn't he say that he was in talks with the BJP to give them support? Now, if Ajit Pawar has gone there, for whatever reason he has gone there, because of the washing machine or because he's found sudden love for Prime Minister Modi, why have a problem? The highest leader in your party has not been averse to the BJP in the past.
Shreya ji, let's take it year by year. Firstly, why we are upset? We are upset because our party is our family. And when someone from the family leaves the home, you are supposed to feel upset. You are supposed to feel sad. And that's why we are sad. Now let's come to your point on when Honorable Pawar Sahib supported BJP in 2014. Recently, if you have read Honorable Pawar Sahib's recently released book, you will find there Pawar Sahib had mentioned that by doing that, Pawar Sahib has completely finished off the bargaining tactics, the bargaining power of Shiv Sena. That was a master stroke played by Honorable Pawar Sahib in 2014. Even in 2019, Pawar Sahib's master stroke made the Maha Vikas Aghadi government come into existence. Today, my elder sister Waghmare ji is saying, Jyoti Waghmare ji is saying that we are it is a triple speed government, triple engine government, and is using what not alphabetical letters for proving her point. This is the same people. This is the same people who used to call Maha Vikas Aghadi an auto rickshaw. And today, when three parties come into power from your side, you are calling it a triple engine. What kind of hypocrisy is this, Shreya ji? This is something you should ask to the people who are into power today, or who has grabbed power by unconstitutional means.
Okay. Rohit Chandavarkar, you were talking about perception before we went to the NCP headquarters. I'll let you have the last word here. When it comes to the NCP, how was this party born? This party was born with the opposition to Sonia Gandhi and her Italian origins, and someone from Italian origins becoming the Prime Minister of this country, right? And then Sharad Pawar goes ahead and joins hands with a Congress that is led by Sonia Gandhi. So we've seen all of that play out. As far as perceptions go, look, there is an election. Of course, there are municipal elections in Maharashtra, but there's also a big election coming up in 2024. Many people are saying what Maharashtra's government is looking like right now is a government of defectors. Shiv Sena ke bhi defectors hain, ab NCP ke bhi defectors hain, and they are the ones who are forming a bulk of this government. As far as perceptions go, how are things likely to play out for the BJP?
See, Shreya, first to answer your question on perception, politicians know one line which is very crucial in all kinds of politics in India, which is that public memory is short. So whatever happens now, whatever allegations happen now, 1 year down the line, people will surely forget about it when they go for voting. What happened 1 year ago the allegations that Ajit Pawar might have leveled against BJP. BJP might have said about Ajit Pawar, that happened 1 year ago. People have forgotten about that now. So politics is a game which survives basically or thrives on one line, which is public memory short. That is part one. Part two is, where will this lead now? Because there are too many players in this government who are experienced and who want their stake. I was, listening to the Shinde group spokesperson, and I wanted to congratulate her for, excellent film Bollywood words that she used. She said, Eknath Shinde earlier said, this is a Jai-Veeru Jodi, and now it is going to be Amar, Akbar, Anthony. Fine. So where does, on a lighter note, I would like to ask, where does Hindutva go if it is Amar, Akbar, Anthony? Because when Eknath Shinde left Shiv Sena, he said he was, going to join BJP's government because mainly on the cause of Hindutva. Now, Ajit Pawar, who has been opposing that cause of Hindutva, being in NCP, is in the government. So obviously, it is, in her words, it is Amar, Akbar, Anthony. But where is that Hindutva agenda going? That is another part.
All right.
The third thing is there are too many heavyweights who now expect, positions given to them, funds given to their constituencies ahead of Lok Sabha polls, ahead of assembly polls, because that's what matters to them. And the 40 people who left Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena with Eknath Shinde, were constantly complaining that Ajit Pawar was blocking the funds for their assembly constituencies, and those funds were being diverted to NCP candidates or NCP opponents whom they had defeated. So in 40 constituencies also, you are going to have this clash between Ajit Pawar's men or Karyakartas and Eknath Shinde's Karyakartas. Where does the government go with that
very
kind of
interesting
situation?
Times ahead.
So there are many tangles in this, I think.
Rohit, very interesting times ahead.
Easy as it looks.
Yes, I would say tangles for the politicians.
Last line.
Tangles for the politicians. Interesting times for journalists like you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm having to cut you short, but I give me a minute. I just have to wrap the show because we're hearing from Praful Patel. Praful Patel is joining us, and we are hearing from him now. He's one of the people who have.
Mr. Patel, this has been a very dramatic day as far as Maharashtra politics is concerned. You were recently elevated as the working president of the NCP, yet you chose to join hands with the NDA. Why?
Well, I think it's a considered decision because as we see the politics of Maharashtra, there was an MBA which was there until yesterday, and we were part of it. We were part of a government. MBA was not a natural alliance, obviously, because Shiv Sena has always been an ally of the BJP. It's been in the NDA. They have very radical views. But still we decided in the past that, we should have a three-party alliance and form the government.
Mr. Sharad Pawar today said he's not as much upset with Mr. Ajit Pawar leaving. He's upset with Praful Patel leaving. We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much to all our guests for joining us, and thank you to our viewers as well for joining us. With that, it's a wrap from me. Thanks for watching.